Hey folks, Blackwing 2040 here, and I just got back from the movie theaters, and I just saw Transformers Age of Extinction, and I gotta say, this movie was wow. I was just like, wow. I mean, my mind was blown throughout the whole film. I mean, Shia LaBeouf had his run for the first three, so we miss you, Shia LaBeouf. And it's good. Mark Wahlberg really did pretty good in this film. I mean, he really did amazing. Alright, so let's start with the plot of the film, okay? So this movie starts off with alien spaceships approaching the is entering the Earth at a different timeline, like the Age of the Dinosaurs type timeline, and drops like this type of bomb that turns the dinosaurs into this metallic form of something, and it puts them like in stasis, I guess you could call that. And so now we're back in the 5 years to present time after the events of Dark of the Moon. This we have Autobots are being hunted by humans, and these humans are working with Lockdown, who's a bounty hunter. He's neither. He's neutral. Lockdown is a bounty hunter. He's working for a government official named, what's his name again? Harold Attinger, he's a CIA agent who wants Autobots out of the planet. I mean, off the planet. And he has his little helper, James Savoy, his little right hand man. They hunted down on Ratchet, and Ratchet got killed on sight. And so we have our main protagonist named Cade Yeager. Whew, that's a hard name to pronounce. And he's a single father with his young daughter, Tessa, played by Nicola Peltz. And he has this he's his daughter's graduating from high school, and he's trying to look for some cash to put her into college because this dude hasn't paid off his rent for a while. I mean, you have someone coming onto his property, showing an open house, even though he still owns it, but he still didn't pay his house bills. So, wow. So he has an employee named what's his employee's name? Shane. Wait, no, not Shane. Lucas. There we go. Lucas. So Lucas is like this surfer type dude. I mean, he has like a shirt that says "Surf Crazy," and so he finds this truck and he wants to use its parts and sell it. And so until he finds out that truck is none other than Optimus Prime. And so he was able to fix Optimus up and put him back online, and he finds out that his Autobot soldiers have been missing for a while. And so Lucas, dumb as ever, calls the government officials even though Cade told them not to. The CIA comes into Cade's barn. They threaten him, and they almost kill Tessa. So Optimus retaliates and starts shooting up the CIA agents and gets them to safety, and finds out there are only 5 Autobots left, counting Optimus. Bumblebee is left, Crosshairs, Hound, and Drift. Yeah, Bumblebee is now solo since Sam is out of the picture. And so they find out humans are working with Lockdown, and Lockdown is trying to clear all Autobots off the planet. So they have to go to the main source and find out what's going on here. So they go to this company called KSI, run by Joshua, what's his last name? Joshua Joyce. Joshua Joyce. He's trying to create his own Transformers. And so he has a whole bunch of wreckage from Chicago. He has Megatron's head that Optimus ripped off, and Sentinel's head. And guess who he has working the kinks out? Brains. You remember Brains, Wheelie's little best friend from Number three, yeah, Brains has been working in there as a slave. No matter how hard he wanted to break out, he couldn't. He was forced to. So they reformed Megatron into Galvatron, and they have another creation called Stinger, who is made from Bumblebee. And that when they tried to break in, that made Bumblebee piss off. That made Bumblebee so pissed. I never seen Bumblebee throw a tantrum like that before. And so they try to go in and stop whatever they're doing. Like the Autobots literally break into the building. I was like, wow, they're really angry. So Joshua tells them that they don't need them anymore because they're making their own Transformers, and they think they'll defend humanity. But turns out Galvatron, which is now Megatron reincarnated, he was never dead. All his memories and stuff was still in his head. So Brains found out what was going on. All his memories, all his images that happened in the past has been restored in the Galvatron, and he's been recreating every single prototype robot that Joshua was supposed to make for mankind. They're gonna turn away on everyone and wipe out all humanity. And so they have this little mineral or element called transformium, which is their own type of thing, is what they're made of. So instead of like seeing them transform like that, you see them like little micro versions of them, just like instead of going from robot to vehicle, they just like flip and change right into their robot form into vehicle form. So with that being said, they think Optimus gets captured, and Tessa as well, because Lockdown found Prime, because he wanted Optimus Prime personally, and he told Optimus he wasn't born, he was built by the creators. No one knows who they are, not even me. So now that the deal's been done, what's his name? Attinger gives a Lockdown. They made a deal. Attinger gave Lockdown this called the Seed, and the Seed is basically that's the little minerals that they're made of. And so Galvatron plans to use the Seed to drop it in the middle of the biggest city, which is Hong Kong. And so they Cade and Tessa's boyfriend Shane, who Cade didn't know Tessa was dating for a while. So Cade and Shane rescue Tessa and Optimus from the ship, and Lockdown knows that he has his pack of wolves that are about to take him down, and I've never seen anything like this before. So the Autobots rescue them. They find out there's another ship that's part of Lockdown's ship. They get out freely, and I think I'm missing. They find out Lockdown's ship is basically a huge prison. Like the whole ship is a prison. And so Optimus feels like the humans can't be trusted anymore, even though Cade tells him you gotta have faith for it. And turns out they do. So Galvatron, everyone's being shipped to Hong Kong. Galvatron creates his own army of Decepticons. Well, they weren't really called Decepticons, but to me, they're Decepticons. They're attacking Hong Kong. Attinger's sidekick gets killed by Cade in the attack. They're on the rooftops of excuse me. They're on the rooftops of some Hong Kong buildings. Cade was actually able to throw a football at his head and then push him out a window, and he's dead. So Attinger's the only one left. So while Galvatron is attacking the city, Prime needs some help. So he finds some extra prisoners. Well, they found some warriors on the ship who are none other than the Dinobots. Y'all remember the Dinobots from the G1 series? In this movie, we had Grimlock, we had Slug, Straff, and a new one who is, I think, Scorn or Scorn. Scorn is was the Spinosaurus. Slug was the Triceratops. Straff was the two-headed pterodon, And of course, everyone knows Grimlock was the T-Rex, the robotic T-Rex. So Optimus had to convince them to join sides. Like, Optimus and Grimlock had this huge brawl, and turns out Optimus wins. And with their help, they were able to take down the Decepticon army, and Bumblebee was able to bring the smackdown to Stinger because he doesn't like being copied. Well, that being said, Galvatron escapes, remembering Optimus from what he did to him. They find Lockdown. Lockdown was about to destroy literally about to suck up Hong Kong into like this magnetized magnet or vortex. So Optimus and Lockdown engage in a final brawl. Cade goes out to help Optimus, and with the help of Tessa and Shane, they were able to bring Lockdown down, kill Lockdown, and Optimus was able to literally slice him in half. So after that, Joshua, I was thinking that they were gonna report everything to the officials, but no. Optimus kills the Tinger, and Joshua regrets everything that he's done, and he forgives everyone. So Optimus leaves the Earth, promising the Autobots they will protect Cade and his family, protecting Cade and his family. Optimus heads into space and heads to the creators to know where they came from. Whew, I literally got lost during that movie. I mean, it was hard to explain the plot, but it was beautiful. This movie was beautiful. It was really great. And to introduce the Dinobots in the series, it was awesome. Oh, just when you think they're gonna stay, Optimus releases the Dinobots and they go without their merry way. And I was wearing my one and only Transformers t-shirt. This is the only one I got. It reminds me of the G1 TV show. So this movie was epic, amazing. I can't wait if they make some more. I really like to see that. But I really enjoyed this film. So what do you guys think? I give this movie like a 5 out of 5. Automatically 5 out of 5. So what do you guys think of this movie? Was it good? Was it bad? Was it so-so? Leave a comment in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until then, I am Vengeance, I am Darkness, I am Blackman. Stay golden.